Today's fourth stage of the Lahn-Kinzig Trail took me from Fernwald-Albach to Laubach. The Lahn-Kinzig Trail is a weekend project for spring 2024, where I'm hiking the various stages not in the correct order and usually not consecutively. Thus, this fourth stage was the first one I hiked. The day started a bit dramatically as the relatively new convert tube didn't really want to stay on my water bottle. I managed to fix it, but had to be very careful the rest of the day about how I moved and how I took my backpack on and off. I've since resolved the problem. My personal conclusion is that Aldi water bottles and Evian bottles do not work well, whereas the 1.5 liter Coca-Cola bottle is a very secure option. Now I'm very happy with the tube, as it allows me to enjoy the benefits of a hydration bladder hose without having to deal with the disadvantages of a hard-to-clean bladder that must be fixed inside the backpack. The first half of the hike was kinda boring and followed wide forest paths with more or less good white and yellow signage. It had rained a lot in the days before the hike. As a result, some forest sections were flooded. The only thing missing were crocodiles for a Florida-like environment. Finally, I came out of the forest and was delighted by the first views. In the distance, one could even see the Hoherodskopf, the destination of the subsequent stage. Walking past fields with the typical reddish soil of the Wetterau region, I found animal tracks on the ground. I think they might be from a raccoon. What do you think? Behind Münster, I gradually got hungry and looked for a place to rest. I found a nice picnic table by the Wetter River, but unfortunately it was occupied. In general, it was rather hectic and crowded there because a cycling trail runs right past it. So I continued on, up a hill, and found the most beautiful of all rest spots amid blooming trees. From this beautiful spot I could even see Laubach, the end of today's tour. After this heavenly resting place, it was back to boring forest roads and through the industrial area on the edge of Laubach in the baking midday heat. I was so glad when I reached the peace and cool of the castle park and could chill a bit before being picked up.